Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays RimWorld. Again, in keeping with our low backlog, comments for the recent episode have gone up and been very helpful immediately. If we want to change our animal allowed area, we go to expand allowed area. We go to animal area 1. And then, where should we let our animal roam? That's a question that I had not considered until this present moment. We probably don't want to let the animals into the bedrooms because they can be dirty. So instead, why don't we just give them a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play? There you go. There's a nice little area for you. Let's make sure all of our animals have animal area 1 as their allowed area. And hopefully we have someone to treat them or handle, I guess is the word. We have a real problem here that is beside the point of animals, and that's Matt that's having this severe illness. He may die. There's not a whole lot we can do about it at this point, and it's a reminder, even when things are going well in RimWorld, things can go wrong as well. It's not always just all peachy keen in the Big Brother house or the NLSS or whatever we call this colony. I'm just hoping Mathis survives. He's made it through some hard stuff. He's at 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, and then after that comes 98, and then there's 99, 10 years behind me. Holy fuck, he did it. He is missing his right hand. I think that's okay. Unfortunately, it sucks. Oh god, we did get fire foam done as well. I said oh god, but it's actually a good thing. What about machining? Craft guns, disassemble dead mechanoids. That seems usable. We can give Mathis like a robot arm. Now that Mathis is good to go, I think we're actually in a very good spot. Now, we have lost colonists recently. I just want to take a look.
Ryan, you're still in the tower.
Rob! You actually scared the shit out of me. I'm
Really?
recording a RimWorld episode right now. And you actually, maybe gave me a heart attack.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, no, that's fair. Thank you for getting me out of here.
Yeah.
Good.
I hope I didn't interrupt anything.
Oh, I mean, you did, but it's funny. And also, good God. My heart... Okay, I'm leaving.
Alright, good luck on RimWorld.
Okay. I know it's illogical, but for a moment I actually thought that was the voice of God speaking to me. Okay, we're still going here. We're feeding Mathis. Mathis is incapacitated? No, just unconscious. That's fine. Unconscious is not that bad. What I was going to say is it's bad that Mathis and Fox are the only cleaners and haulers. And yet they're also... I think they're... No, I'm a grower as well, right? Yeah, but like a bad one. And they're the ones who have, physical ailments that are going to make them not as productive as they used to be. Life goes on, though. There you go. No longer incapable of walking. No colonist is close to breaking. This is amazing news for me personally, I think. And we're gonna... You harvested one bit of medicine and then you went to clean dirt? Do we still want cleaning as number 1? Or is that maybe causing some productivity loss at this point? I think it's good because it is gonna keep the colony clean. But maybe it's a little bit overkill to have cleaning as number 1 specifically. I may be right, you may be crazy. We are failing some harvests here. What's Malf's growing stat? I mean, it's a 9, so I guess I'm going to treat it as unavoidable that we're failing some of these. And I think that's okay. We do need to haul these potatoes inside, ideally. I think that would be good news for us to do. But I'm glad that finally all this heal root is being handled. Malf's going to cook a little bit. He's only going to cook 2 meals, or as many meals as it takes to get to 30. And despite the fact that we've lost colonists recently, I'm really pleased with the way this is going right now. I think that, it's led to a good situation for us. We've got a good equilibrium going in this colony, and it's spring now, which means the growing season has started, and I'm going to go lay down in the potato patch where Mathis is planting. It's like a Death Cab for Cutie song. Quill is stone cutting, but he's not very good at it, is he? Animal starvation. The colony animals are starving. Well, we need to give them an ability to eat. Do we... You know what? Okay, I'll tell you what. Zone areas. I can't, in good conscience, let my animals starve. So we're gonna expand their allowed area, and you guys can eat out of the potato patch just so that you have, like, you know, year-round access to some food. And there's probably a better way to do this in the future, but I think this is gonna make life cleaner for us, which is good. I'd hate if this boom rat starved to death. I mean, tactically speaking, it might be good to force it to starve to death away from our base so it can't light the whole thing on fire, but I just can't do that, you know? I'm a friend of the animals. This boom rat didn't choose to be born in an explosive body, so we've got to be kind to it. I think that's our lot in life as reasonable people. The reasonable people. The reasonable people. Okay, our wealth, maybe the highest. Yeah, maybe the highest it's ever been. So I'm preparing for disaster, but our mood is amazing. Now that we've shed all that dead weight of Austin not having an impressive bedroom. And I'm doing some great research. We're eking ever closer to possibly getting this colony into space. Although I'm somewhat skeptical. Just making sure our geothermal plant isn't blocking anything. Manhunter pack. A pack of man-hunting boom rats has entered the area. There's like 8 of them. Oh my god, there's like 12 of them. But they can't get out. They're stuck in this area. As long as they're trapped there, I'm completely okay with this. They should just starve to death. Minor break risk on mouth. What's the problem, buddy? Cramped environment. I mean, we could blow out this wall and just give you a big bedroom. That seems pretty reasonable at this point. Cramped environment. This place is really closed in. I feel like I have no space to breathe. Again, sensible. Cargo pods. They landed right here and gave us 11 artillery shells and some steel slag. I do want to see some hauling done today. I want to make our life a little nicer. But we do have other stuff to take care of. Like, right now, these growing zones need to get done. What is this one growing? Heel root? I think now we don't need this to be heel root. Maybe we'll make this hops. Growing season here. 7.4% grown. 7.5. I mean, it's not really like a large area, but I guess that's okay. I feel like there should be something better for Quill to do than just cut stone. Oh no, he's not cutting stone, he's making art, which is way worse. Art is his #1 priority right now, I guess, over crafting. Oh, it's gonna take him forever. His growing stat is so bad I don't even want him to do it, though. I mean, I guess he should handle instead of me. And we'll see if that handling changes things. But really, he should research before he arts. So, like, this way we might as... It's good for mood to have these grand statues, but I think art is less important than getting, you know, future technological advances. By the way, we've invented, like, a bunch of stuff and not built any of it. It's just because we're low on wood, but I don't think we have to... we have to be low on wood. Let's set an owner of this bed, and we're gonna have Mouth be in this big room in the hopes that it's slightly less cramped. Average size, that's good. We do need a standing lamp in here. We got more than enough power, as you can see. Although if we get a conduit explosion, it doesn't really matter. Stop working on the art, dude. You should be researching, unless I'm taking priority for that. And honestly, even though we had some issues, the colony's going well now. So I want to see fire foam. Mental break. Mouth? Mouth is hiding in his room. Well, it's not your room. At least he's not gone berserk, though. Where is fire foam? Structure. Furniture. Doesn't seem like it. We can build hospital beds now. They cost 10 medicine and 120 steel. But we don't have medicine yet. We have the wrong kind of medicine. Hydroponics basin, crematorium, drug lab, brewery, smithies, miscellaneous. Fire foam popper. When touched by fire or triggered by hand, this pops and sprays a fire extinguishing foam in a circular field around itself. I mean, it's relatively cheap because we have so much steel. I just wonder where we put it. Oh yeah, we can put several, I mean, but... I feel like we should put it around conduits. Like maybe like one there. this is a dangerous situation. Maybe we should have a fire foam popper inside of these for now. And the whole idea here is just in case it causes, you know, an explosion. At least that 4 of them's fine for now. If it causes an explosion in there, we may lose the crops, but hopefully nobody dies in the process. I need to figure out as well, and this might be bad placement, but we'll figure it out. How do you turn medicine into, or herbal medicine into real medicine? No offense, men. And I don't know the answer to that question. Comms console. Obviously not what we're looking for, but power. I assumed it would be in production. Muffalo self-tamed, sure. Good news. Can we go to research maybe and look at this? So we got a lot done recently. Medicine production. Produce medicine from herbal medicine, neutral-amine, and cloth. I don't know. I'll probably have to solicit comments for that. That's okay. Research is being done here. We've got 29 meals, so assuming I'm not going to bed soon, we should cook those meals and be good to go. 30 meals seems good to have on the go. It seems like a good equilibrium. 465 potatoes is fine, but we need these potatoes to get inside. The potatoes are not getting inside because of the fact that we have too much growing work to do. So we should probably have maybe, I know Malf is focusing on cleaning as well. Let's have him focus on hauling as well. So he'll haul these potatoes inside. They probably spoil in a season. Yeah, so we don't have much to worry about right now, but we will in the future. Just so we don't forget it, I'm going to turn on our air conditioners. So there's one there. There's none here, but the vents might be okay. There's one here. This one's already on. And if it gets too hot, we can build some more. The fire foam poppers have not been built yet. Who is our constructor? We got people at 3. So we may have to change that and prioritize construction for some other people. Malf's still going to be at a break risk. He's going to sleep right now because, I mean, he stayed awake all night. Quill, you shouldn't be doing art, man. I hate to say it. I made art a 2? What am I thinking? Art should be a 4. Research should be a 2. You should be stone cutting or researching. Stone cutting so we can make more buildings. Constructing is also good. I appreciate that. Are you a 2 in construction? You should be a 3. Yeah. Okay. That's my bad. At least we solved that without having to wait 8 episodes to figure out what went wrong, right? Right now, my biggest annoyance is this problem right here. Potatoes need to get inside. It's not urgent, but it indicates a problem with our process that we should handle as soon as possible, probably. Make a quick save. This is just a signpost, basically. Mathis will be going to bed any second now, probably. We don't have 100% coverage with these fire foam poppers, but the idea is that hopefully we have enough coverage to feel relatively good about it for now. Just want to check. Yeah, everybody's got a joy period when they wake up. Wealth is fine. I'm not worried about wealth as much as I'm worried about mood. And honestly, our mood being in the 40s is pretty good. Muffalo 1. You should be in animal area 1. Apparently muffalos are good, I was gonna say cash crop, but they're not really cash crops. I guess they're cash cows, or cash calves. You can sell them, or you can harvest them for meat, or you can harvest them for wool, maybe, leather, etc., etc. But it's not, again, not my number 1 priority. My number 1 priority is just making sure that we actually can plant everything that we have access to right now. Man, Malf is a little slow, gotta admit. And if we can, then that's fine. Do we have a Scyther corpse? We do. Missing body parts, 0%. So what do we need to build to take advantage of that? Right now, we're working on machining. Yeah, so if we can disassemble a dead mechanoid, I really want to give Mathis a claw hand. And I think that we may be able to get that accomplished this episode, but we're going to have to actually build a building, which is one of the weak points right now. We're making a lot of food, but we're not doing a great job of actually, creating... Oh, gross. We're not doing a great job of creating, buildings. Because we're not making stone. In fact, we're not making much of anything except, you know, organic matter into food. But Malf, I still think this is important that Malf hauls before he plants. Mathis, it's a lot of space for Mathis to handle, admittedly. Like, this is a lot of growing zones for him to manage exclusively by himself. Don't fail it, thank you. It's a lot of growing zones for him to manage by himself, but it is what it is. Quill, what's your problem? Ugly environment. Hopefully that gets fixed. I'm assuming when Malf starts to clean again, that will get fixed. Right now he's hauling leather, and I mean, that's acceptable, but there we go, that's what I want. Herbal medicine to stockpile zone 4, which is not that one. This should be critical. And it should only take medicine. And it should take herbal medicine. But what stockpile are you going to take it to? Stockpile zone 2. Ideal! Okay, this is sweet. This is an important bit of micromanagement in order to... oh my god, how much can he haul at once? 75! That's so good. So he should be able... Do I really want this here? Is that going to be able to cover the whole... It covers almost all of it, but... Why is my Timberwolf starving? Go into Potato Town. He should be able to make it inside. I don't know what his problem is. Does someone need to give the wolf some food? Where's my Quill at? He's hauling steel down here to construct. Every other animal's doing fine. Like, the boom rat's coming in here and eating potatoes. Oh, you know what? Are wolves carnivorous? Raw meat, corpses, meals, kibble. Okay, I hate to do this. Because it annoys me. Animals, manage areas. New animal area. We're going to call this meat-eating animals. And then we're going to manage that zone. This is something I never would have thought to do myself. But if we expand areas, meat-eating animals. Meat-eating animals, you can go into the freezer and eat these meals. And I'm only allowing you to do this. And I'll let you sleep inside of this room as well. I'm only allowing you to do this because I want you to murder things eventually. So we're going to go animals. And you're going to be a meat-eating animal. Rin the Timberwolf. So now that wolf should go into the freezer and eat raw meat or meals as is necessary. And I don't want another mouth to feed, but again, I expect this to murder some individuals. So we only have herbal medicine. We only have herbal essences. Quill still has a minor break risk because things are ugly, but he's doing a good job of making fire foam, so I appreciate that. Malf is eating meals. And he's eating with a table, which I really appreciate. Quill's mood is so bad. Worn out apparel, feeling bad, ugly environment. Kind of like, get over it. Okay, Malf, what's your next step? I was just gonna say, go haul some potatoes. I appreciate it. We do need to plant some more heal root, I mean, 87 herbal medicine should be pretty good. Need to figure out how to get this. It spoils, though. I didn't know herbal medicine maybe had to be in the freezer. I'm assuming regular medicine doesn't. 2 years is a long time, but it's not that long. I suppose we could... There's 2 ways we could handle this. One way would be to just make a vent... Or, sorry, make a cooler in here and make our hospital into a freezer. That seems like it's probably the, suboptimal choice, though. So we still got lots more potatoes to get inside. I'm really amazed, actually, that we've had no or very little... Have I been on speed 1 for, this whole video? That's funny. And by funny, I mean people are gonna be real mad, but, life goes on. I was like, man, everybody's so slow. What's going on with that? Oh, well. We had time to micromanage things on the fly. Quill is hiding in a room. Quill has a minor break risk, and then now doesn't. That's great news, I'd say. Still have never used our electric cremator. Once I finish that meal, we should finish this research as well. And then that's something we should actually build. Like, we should actually work on harvesting this dead scyther, if possible. Build machining tables. Dope. Okay, next thing. What about complex? We're not making any clothing. We shouldn't do complex clothing. Plus, we've already done it. Let's make carpet, okay? Silly daddy, you can't eat carpet. Yeah, not like that. You gotta boil it first, so the glue gets soft. Okay, so we cut some stone, which is fine, but we want a machining table. 150 steel, that's no problem. We're gonna set that up right here. And then, I guess we'll add a bill to cut up that scyther, and we're gonna give Mathis or Malf a robot limb. This feels pretty good, man. Quill should make that. We're gonna eat a meal and then probably cook one meal and then go to bed. It's a good routine. Solar flare, so no electronics are gonna work for the next few days. That's really bad. At least it's not summer, but things will start to spoil pretty soon. Because this cooler is gonna get above 0. In any minute now. 2 seasons, 9 days, but it's gonna get hotter and hotter. Solar flares pass in, like, yeah, a day. So it's not the end of the world, I think. Just focus on hauling. Hopefully we can, you know, I'm gonna be in bed probably, but somebody should cut stone if possible. If we can just... Malf, I know, like, you gotta get this stone and stuff inside, but I'd really like you to haul more potatoes and more quickly. What is here? Marble auto door. Okay. Why are you only hauling... Oh, it's 75. Okay, it's not an insignificant number of potatoes. Disregard. So, I mean, solar flares, I think there's just nothing you can do about it. And when it happens, right? It's not like an eclipse where we can just build wind turbines and geothermal vents. Another thing that people have suggested, and probably we'll get this done before we worry about another building, like another full building, rebuffed by Quill. Quill, you're killing my mood here. Is surrounding our geothermal vents, granite blocks, okay. Surrounding our geothermal plant, actually, I should say, with walls so that it's not as easy of a target for raiders. That seems very sensible to me, and it shouldn't disrupt our conduits, so let's get that done. Again, you know, major improvements are the aggregate total of making a lot of minor improvements. It might be a blessing in disguise that our power's out, because, you know, we're doing great stuff as a result. Although, where am I? I'm researching very low-tech stuff. There we go. The solar flare's ending. Malf's hauling. We got to do some low-tech stuff today, which I think was important. Malf, what's wrong, buddy? Rebuffed by Quill. In darkness. That seems fair. Feeling bad. Uncomfortable. My friend died. Let's make a quick save. Real save. Real save. 015. There we go. Like, Rin is being attacked by a grizzly bear. Well... Unfortunately, you chose to do that away from the gun turrets. So, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna die. Yeah. Malf is wandering around in a psychotic state. I mean, he's been in a bad spot. I'll admit. We should be able to go to speed 3. Yeah. I don't really mind if the grizzly bear eats our former wolf friend. Because it saves me doing some hauling at least. But I really wish Malf would just kind of get over it. Like, his mood wasn't that bad. It's only a minor break, but at the same time. Pirate merchant. We have not had merchants in quite some time. And we're not going to have merchants now, because they can't get in here. All those boom rats died, though. So that's pretty dope. We left some... Oh, we could just mine through the other side if we have to. I don't know, maybe... It's good that it keeps the raiders out, but I worry about what it actually, you know, does for our chances to not be able to access those resources more easily. But honestly, this seems like another fairly uneventful episode, and I mean that in a good way. Nobody died, Mathis got better, and our colony has slightly improved. And you're saying, oh, what'd you do? Nothing happened this episode. Well, we have 88 medicine actually in the hospital, which I think is positive. We've planted almost all of our growing zones. And NL has gotten sick from the flu. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. The flu in the spring. Well, I've never been the hardiest individual, maybe. So a hospital bed, we need actual medicine. This is the number one thing, is I've got the tools to turn herbal medicine into organic, or into actual medicine. I just need to figure out how to actually accomplish it. Hopefully, we get over it. Flu, minor. We're gonna be fine. We have 41% immunity, but we're getting treated every 12 hours. And Mathis, if I remember correctly, is a pretty decent doctor. So what are we making? We're making hops here. We need to finish this brewing table, man. We don't have the wood. These are only 10% grown, so I don't want to harvest them yet. That's a considerable problem, admittedly. Did we butcher the wolf? Wolf meat, yeah, we did. I mean, you might say that that's, you know, something we shouldn't be happy about, but every part of the buffalo, man. Every part of the muffalo. Every part of the ruffalo. I'd like to finish this episode with Quill having finished this wall, but I'm a little skeptical that he's going to get it completely done. Yeah, that's fine. Malf has been messed up for like 2 days, by the way. The trade caravan is leaving. Malf's exhausted. Well, there's a surprise. I think we're going to call it here. Malf is starving. Again, you know, what do you expect is going to happen? We got some more medicine out of this as well, which is nice. Malf has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. But he's still dazed. Okay, Quill, you can finish this wall before bed, buddy. Or you... Wait. Or are you afraid of the dark? He's going to go cut stone, I think. Minor break risk on NL. Oh, because of the flu, probably. All right, let's call it here. This is fair. Again, I think this episode went fairly well. We'll call this Real Save 016 for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button, survive, but also subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But surviving will help for that as well. They come out every day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at Twitch or youtube.com/Northernlion. Subscribe if you want to see them more easily. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.